Hey everyone, this is Spencer Sharp. Sorry to get this video in late. I actually just got back last night, maybe around 10 o'clock, from Ireland. Me and my wife did a self-driving tour and kind of circled the bottom half of Ireland. And I didn't bring any of my computer equipment or anything like that to be able to film a video. So I'm running a little bit behind. But we just got back, so now I'm trying to catch up on everything. I went to undergrad at CCU, Cincinnati Christian University. It was a great school. I really enjoyed it. I actually just graduated, not this past May, but the one before that, so May of 2018. And I started my master's course this summer. So I've only taken one course. I've taken statistics, and it went really well. I really enjoyed it. It helped me learn a lot about Excel skills and things you can do in Excel, which are always helpful in today's business world. Currently, I'm working for Fidelity Investments. I'm working on their non-qualified team. And basically what that is I'm working for like C-suite employees for many clients. And it's a lot of times people will call the non-qualified plans like the golden handcuff plan. And basically the plan can choose different rules and regulations of when these non-qualified distributions can be paid out. So a client will, or a CEO, more often than not, it's a C-suite employee, they will say, at the beginning of each year, they'll say, I'm going to defer 5% of my annual bonus. And then they also have to elect how they're going to pay it out in the future at that time. And then the plan can make all kinds of different rules, so it can only pay out after a certain amount of vesting or anything like that. That allows these plans kind of have to control to like keep their talent in those high positions. So it's really fun. I like it a lot. I'm learning a lot. I've been in that position for about a year since I graduated, so there's still a ton for me to learn at Fidelity, and I'm meeting new people every day that are teaching me things. When it comes to my family life, right now it's just me and my wife. We got married right out of college, so September 8th of last year, our 1 year anniversary is coming up. So that's very exciting. We don't have any pets. And when it comes to my personal free time, I tend to be a pretty big nerd. I play video games. I collect comic books, anything like that. It drives my wife crazy. That tends to be like my big things. We have recently gotten to frisbee golf, which we've been going around Cincinnati and playing at their national parks. That's pretty fun. It's something you can kind of get any of my buddies. I can just hand them a couple of my frisbees and be like, hey, let's go play. So it's pretty cool. My expectations about this class, I never really thought of IT as a actual like career. So I'm really interested in computers. I've done a lot of software. I grew up with them. I built my own computer, so I really like it. But when it comes to my position, the majority of our IT seems to be outsourced, and you're calling in and to a department and saying, hey, this isn't working, can you fix it? And they might take control of my computer. It ends up being a very painful process. So I'm interested in studying other IT departments and how they work and see if that might be something that I'm interested in going forward, because my path is very much still open, and I'm still trying to decide what I want to be when I grow up. The AT&T video, what I kind of thought was funny about that is I think it was recorded in 1993. So I wasn't born until 95, and it's pretty funny that video is kind of what I grew up with. There seems to be things like when the people would talk and their translation would come up. Like, I don't know if we necessarily do that automatically, but there are things like YouTube videos. When people record YouTube videos, right after they're uploaded, you can go into YouTube and click subtitles in any language you want, and the system will say what they're saying for you. So that's pretty neat. And they got a lot of like the virtual conferencing calls. Well, today, since I got back from Ireland yesterday, I'm working from home today. I have a meeting and we're all calling in. Well, my team's calling in from Covington, our location, and I'm calling in separately, and we're going to have that meeting. And then also, because I was interested in video games, the VR system that they had around his head, that was pretty spot on. We don't necessarily get a thing of our mom coming up and saying, hey, okay, time to turn off. And like, we can't take calls, but we can still see our friends. We can see their characters and play with them. And you can even do parental controls where the system will shut off after that hour and the kid can't play any longer. So I think that was pretty neat. Another one was the wedding dress that I thought was pretty neat, where you could just kind of see what was going on. I don't know if that actual system's in like something that happens, but I could see a software where I put a picture of myself up and I'm like, okay, what would this shirt look like on me, or what would this one, and see different colors and test out like what I like. I could definitely see that. I'm sure that's there out there somewhere. So I would be interested to see a future of this, since I kind of like, I feel like I grew up with this video, like this is what happened. Like, what's my future going forward in 20 years? What's it going to look like? Kind of like a guess. I think that would be really neat to look into. But once again, I'm Spencer Sharp, and I'm excited for this class. Thank you.